What's up, everybody? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Trader. Early, almost 9 a.m. on this Saturday morning. I've got a giant cup of coffee and I'm ready to talk crypto. We're going to be talking about all the coins I mentioned earlier this week. Ravencoin, VET, EOS, and we'll throw in Bitcoin just to see where the market is going in general and where the big dog is. When the big dog eats, everybody eats. So with that being said, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Alright, let's get the obvious out of the way first. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I enjoy doing technical analysis, and I hope that you watching my technical analysis, you can learn to implement something new, or just get a feel for how someone else does TA, and just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Laugh at me if I'm wrong. Hit me up in the comments, be like, "Yay, great job if you're right." That's all it is. I'm not qualified to handle your money or to manage your money, so don't trade based off of what I do or what I say. With that being said, guys, if you have the ability, like the video if you like it, subscribe to the channel. The last video got tons of subscribers, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. If I can get the channel to 500 subscribers, I will be doing another 100 Ravencoin giveaway. I know at the moment isn't much, but hey, with the projections that Ravencoin has, sometime end of this year, next year, it could be $1, it could be $100 giveaway. So who knows? But I will be doing a Ravencoin giveaway at the 500 subscriber mark. So still got a little ways to go, but just want to throw that out there. We're going to go into the charts now. We're going to look at Ravencoin first. Ravencoin on the 4-hour. Ravencoin got super close to hitting the 50% retracement mark. Super close. Indicators are all over the place right now. Indicators are weird. Things aren't really making a whole lot of sense. Because right now on the Arun index, on the 4-hour, the bulls are taking control. The price should be going up a little bit, and we got a green candle here. But there is no volume, and this is like true throughout the entire market. There is no volume right now. So any selling pressure could cause us to flip immediately because there's just not any buying volume, or no volume in general. The oscillator is way down. We came super close to hitting the bottom of that C. Like if you go from the bottom of this wick down to the C, 5% for 5% away from hitting the 50% mark. Now, what this means to me for Ravencoin, keep this very simple. Ravencoin has retraced far enough and long enough for this retracement to be legitimate. Getting 45% retracement past the 38.2 line. If we go on the daily chart, the bears came all the way through on the Arun on the Arun, topped, and they're starting to come back down. The bulls are now locked and loaded. The bulls are in charge now, or they're kind of laying in wait, so to speak. And look, we've got an RSI of 56. That's very important coming off of this 80, 88 RSI, because the last time we were down, we bottomed out here at 52. If we look at the last time we were at 56, look how much room we had to grow. Last time we were at 56. We went from here all the way over there. That's the entirety, not the entirety, that's the majority of this whole one wave run. Was this run from 56 up. Now, we can do that again. That can very easily happen again with a very similar run. And there might be little breathers in between, but there won't be big downward momentum. So, I think for Ravencoin, you're looking at one or two things. You're looking for the bears jam back up, and this price comes down and does hit the 50% mark, in which case, that would be, I would say, this is not advice, this is me, this is what I'm doing, so not advice. I'm setting a stop limit at the 50% price for 1133, and I'm waiting to see if it breaks out of the upper channel. If it breaks out at the top of this channel, because look, we enter the channel from the bottom, we touch bottom, touch top, came close to bottom. If we touch top again, we might just break out of that top and just be on our way, dust in the wind, like going gone, and then we're up on that 3 wave. So I'm looking at the bottom and top of this channel. I'm looking at the 50% line as a potential buy, or the break of this channel as buying the breakout onto the 3 wave. Because I mean, look, if we break out here or anywhere along those lines, we're breaking that 14.5 cents to 11. So we're 3 cents. So we're at 11.5 cents or 14.5 cents. There's a 3 cents difference, roughly. For, we're looking at a 50 cent jump. So from 14 to 50 or 11 to 50. Both of them are more than a double up. Both of them are well more than a double up. So yes, would I rather get the 11? Sure. But I'm not buying in the middle of that range because you just don't know where you're going to go yet. I never buy in the middle of a range. I'm looking for getting the bottom or getting the breakout of the top. And those are my options here. And that's really going to be my options for all these coins. I could end the video now and say, hey, draw your channel, find the bottom, or buy the breakout. But I'm going to give you more than that. So we're going to go to VET. Now VET had a really strange correction phase because it never even made it all the way to the 38.2. The A almost got there, like A got close, buddy, but not really. And then the B came up and was like a 90% B, and then it retapped here. And every time it started to come back down, it just got buy pressure right back up, like it's been in these weird little bubbles. In a crypto group on Twitter with Silverback, Crypto Brando, Duckbutt, talking with Crypto Brando, and we kind of saw this inverted head and shoulders coming into play, where this could be a last shoulder here if it dips. Again, there's no volume, but the bulls are out of control here. The bulls are in control coming up, so this might not dip back down and make this last shoulder, unless we go to the hour. Now on the hourly, the bulls are still going down and the bears are starting to come down. So the bulls are actually getting ready to lock and load to go back up on the hourly. So it's a really weird charting right now because like there's no volume. The MACD is near the bottom. So I mean this could go deep down or it could flip back up. It looks like it's about to flip back up on the hourly. Go back. I usually don't use the hourly, but on the 4 hour, like the 4 hours up on MACD and looks like it's flipping back down. So like yeah, like the MACD right now just crossed back up. It's still below zero, it's below the histogram, so it's still technically in bearish territory, but like this could flip back down. It looks like it's starting to level out. It looks like it's starting to flatten out a little bit. So everything's a little weird with the indicators. This is definitely one of those. Silverback is a drunk MACD. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bears. Silverback does it better. If you want a good drunk MACD, watch Silverback's video. But yeah, this one didn't know what the hell it was doing. This was all over the place. It was like a guy on a sobriety test trying to walk the line. But yeah, again, VET. While this didn't quite hit the mark for the 38.2, I think this is going to fall again because of the daily. Here's why I think that's on the daily. Let me open this up. On the daily, the bears are just starting to shoot up. The bulls are down. They're coming down. You have this bearish cross here on the daily. There's no volume, and there's still room. While the RSI 55 is good, I think this falls and hits at least the 38.2 line before jamming back up. And I think we get an RSI into like the 40s. And at that point, if you get a 40 RSI on a daily, I'm buying that. I'm buying a 40 RSI on a daily. I can't help it. I'm going to buy that. But yeah, so conflicting signals on every different time frame. I go to the daily to look long term because I am looking for a long term position here because I want that 3 wave. I want as much of that 3 wave as possible. So I'm looking still looking for a drop here or the break of this channel, and those are my two buying conditions: break of the channel, drop to the bottom, hit that 50% line. EOS, EOS was a killer for me because EOS came literally 2% away from hitting my 50% line, 1.98%. I had a buy order in at $4.60. It hit 462.4, so 2.5 cents. I missed my buy, and yeah, that sucked. Missed my buy by 2.5 cents. And these charts on Binance are getting really bad. I'm going to clear all my cache out of my Internet Explorer or whatever, or out of my Google Chrome. Again, here on the EOS and the 4 hour, wow, the EOS and the 4 hour, the bulls just shot straight up on the 4 hour. I'm sorry, no, this is the daily. Never mind, daily. Wow, I'm just tongue tied. On the daily chart, the bears crossed up. It's the bears crossed. The SARs are still over the top. This is still, I still think it's going to come down and hit the 50 line. It might even hit the 60. But again, I'm not buying unless I hit one of these critical lines, the 50% or 61.8. I'm thinking the 50% line, or something flips hard and we get a break of the channel, a break. Best case scenario is we break it, we retest it, and we jam off of it. Best case scenario. The reason why I think there's still down pressure to go, the reason why I think that there's still the potential to get these bottoms, is because of Bitcoin. Again, I mean, the volume is still, volume is right near zero, not much volume at all. The RSI is not bad. It's definitely in a good spot where it could jam back up. But, MACD's weird, volume's weird. That's 4 hour, the bulls are in control, but there's no volume at all in the 4 hour. It's even less. The bulls are jamming up. They just had a bullish cross in the 4 hour, so everything's conflicting right now. Bitcoin on the 4 hour and on a daily is what really concerns me the most about the other coins, is because Bitcoin, if this is correct, and we had an A and a B, and this B was 75 or so % of the total drop. So if we go from here to here, 8.8, and back up 6.5 or 6%. It's like 75, yeah, 75% or close to 75% of the retrace. This could be a bull trap. And if it's a bull trap and this comes back down and sees a C correction, that's going to put pressure down on all the alts. It's going to make these alts come back down and potentially hit their 50% line or their C wave. Or bottom out their C correction. So with that being said, guys, I'm still not convinced that the correction is done, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it was. I know it's going to sound kind of weird, kind of playing both sides of the fence, but again, all these alts, a bottom touch on the 50 line or 618, a bottom touch somewhere around here, or breaking on the top. Those are my conditions. Those are my buying conditions. Because right now we really don't know. Everything looks like it's in the middle of an area. It's in the middle of a channel, and I never buy the middle of a range. And with that being said, if Bitcoin drops to the bottom of its range, these are all going to do the same. They're all going to tank, and it might be the best thing that happens, because then we might get a daily RSI under 40, in which case that is a golden opportunity to get in at the bottom and watch it just shoot off like fireworks. So that being said, guys, again, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell so you know when I do finally post a video. Sorry this one took so long, but I didn't want to give incomplete data, incomplete information, and I was hoping I could be like, hey, look, all my targets hit, I'm Superman, I know what I'm doing, blah, 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 but none of them did. But we adapt. We figure out what's going on and we adapt. And as always, guys, until next time, peace.